Hi, welcome to the weekly Qigong class. Today we're going to do exercises for liver chi stagnation. Now, liver in traditional Chinese medicine have lots of different functions. I'll talk about them, but before we start, we're just going to bow in here. So have our feet facing off towards the northwest and northeast, hands on the side of your body, roll back onto your thumbs. Bring your left hand underneath the right hand on top, two thumbs together. Gong, make a fist with your left hand, cover it with your right. Bring it towards your heart, and then down to your physical center. Very cool. So the liver has a big play in traditional Chinese medicine and to do with human beings. One of the primary roles it has that it helps the qi circulate through the body. It's in charge of the qi circulation. So if you have any blockage of qi circulation, the liver will have an involvement. When the liver gets out of balance, it likes to pick on the heart energy, and then it will affect your sleeping. It also likes to pick on the spleen and the stomach, so then it affects your digestive system. So these exercises, this particular six we're going to do today, is exercises that regulate the liver to stop this fluctuation where it wants to go and play with other people, to make it strong, because if it has lots of energy, it's very happy. But if it runs out of energy, it's not, and then it starts becoming mischievous. That's a nice way to put it. And so we'll do some key exercises for the liver that help to balance the liver out and to build liver's qi and to regulate the function of the liver inside the body. Yeah. So the first one I'm going to do is it's from the Sheba Shi Tai Chi Qigong system, and it's a very popular exercise, and it's good for not only pain inside the body, but it's also good for pre-periods. It's to do with the liver, to harmonize the liver before periods or during periods. But any pain inside the body or any disturbance, and it's the emotion that comes with the liver is anger and frustration. So if you're feeling that building, then it can be coming from the liver qi being either depleted or liver yang rising. I might do a set of exercise on liver yang rising to help you balance the liver. When the yang rises up, it has quite an effect on the human being. Anyway, so we'll start off with the first one. So we start with our palms facing the ground, and then we bring our hands up. Now I'm going to mirror you in this, so I'm going to go to my left, but your right. Push your hands up. Now I want you to go to the right side. You change the weight to the right, and then you look towards the left. As I say, I'm mirroring you. Yep. The arm's not straight, it's got a slight bend. It comes up to the top, and then it comes down the other way. Now when you're in this posture, most of my weight's, it's about 80% on one leg and only 20% on the other, and I feel like a banana. So my spine's got a curvature in it, and I'm doing that on purpose because I'm stretching the spine. It comes up to the top, and then it moves to the other side, and I feel the stretch right through the rib cage and all through there, which is where the liver meridian travels, and the gallbladder meridian. It comes up to the top and then down to the other side. So part of the physical aspect of this exercise is to stretch your spine, and all the ligaments, tendons around the spine itself comes up and then down. So this is harmonizing the liver and the gallbladder. Now the breathing, it comes up to the top as you breathe in, and when they get right in the middle, then breathe out from the center. The top hand's above your head, the other hand's outside, making sure you don't straighten your arms. It's got a slight bend. I'm looking directly straight out, parallel to the earth. In this case, I'm looking out to the sea, which is a really beautiful shot. Comes up, look at the hands, and then, so I'm watching the hands the whole time, looking out through the hands. I'm looking straight past the hand. Breathing in, comes up. Breathing out as it goes down. Breathing in as it comes up. Breathing out as it comes down. Breathing in. It's a great exercise, and breathing out. It has a calming effect on the body and inside the shen. It certainly calms the rebellious liver energy down. Breathe out. Do one more the other side. Breathing in. And then breathing out. And the hands come to the top. And then you bring the hands down to your eyes. Turn them over to your eyes and then return the qi. You want a surplus qi back to your lower dantian. Your lower dantian is underneath your tummy button. Very good. So that's a great exercise to start. It's a really good exercise if you had some sort of disturbance during the day. It's a really good exercise to calm your mind. to help calm your mind, calm your spirit, and you'll feel a lot more relaxed up. Just take your time. If your shoulders start getting sore when you do this, don't do too many. If your shoulders start getting painful and you're having to fight the pain, don't do that. Just do it where it's nice and comfortable. Bring your hands down, you can shake your arms, and then you can go back and do it again. Better than sitting there and torturing yourself with the pain. Don't do that. Qigong's not about torture. Qigong's about ease, making it easy, breathing in and breathing out slowly and being relaxed. Yeah. The next one we're going to do is from the Zhang Fu Qigong system, and we're going to do the massage, the organ massage for the liver. Now the liver's on your right side underneath the rib cage. And the liver's actually quite big. It goes right across the front and down the back. It's actually a really big organ. And it does a lot of filtration inside the body with the blood. I think it filters 9 litres of blood a day, and it produces 1 litre of urine a day. So it's a busy organ, and a lot of that purification happens in the middle of the night between 1 and 3 in the morning when you're asleep. So it's like the night cleaners are in, they clean you while you're sleeping, which is pretty cool. So we have our hands on our liver. Now for men, you're going to put your left hand with your right over the top, and for women, you're going to put your right hand with your left over the top. Yep. So do with the yin and the yang hands. So we're going to do anti-clockwise circles first, because the energy of the organ travels clockwise. It does for the heart as well. It does for all the organs. It travels clockwise. So we're going to go anti-clockwise first. So we're going to back the energy up, and we're going to break up all the perverse chi. Yeah. So anti-clockwise is top right, bottom left. I'm going to use this as a way to describe it. It's the easiest way to do that. So it goes top, right, bottom, left in circles around your liver. Now you can do it off the body if you like, or you can do it touching the body. It's up to you. And you're going to do this 9 times. Yeah. And while I'm doing this, I take my mind inside my body to the liver, and I think of breaking up any impurities in my liver's energy, any impurities in the physical aspect of my liver itself, any blockages in the liver, anywhere where the blood's not transferring through the liver, or anywhere where it's not smooth transition. And I'm thinking of that while I'm doing this. Good. And then we do 9, and then we go the opposite direction, which is top, left, bottom, right. Now this one's clockwise. Now you're looking at me now, you'll see it's clockwise. Yep. And you want to do that. Top, left, bottom, right. And we do this 9 times as well. Now notice when I'm doing the exercise, I'm not just moving my hands, I'm moving my whole body. I'll just do the 9, and I'll talk a little bit about that in a second. Hang on, we'll finish this exercise and do the 9 times. And then what we do is a thing called point respiration. And all you do is you push your hands in, and as I push my hands into my liver, I'm thinking of pushing out all of the perverse chi, and I'm going to breathe it out through my mouth, and I'm going to breathe out through my mouth. So push it in and go. Then relax your hands and breathe in all the good chi into your liver. Good. Breathe out all the perverse chi. So as you breathe in, you're breathing in all the good energy into your lungs, and that energy from the lungs goes to your liver. Good, one more time. Relax, breathe in. This is such a good exercise. Relax, breathe out. Relax, breathe in. Very good. Now we go back to doing the circles again. We'll do it 3 times, 3 full times. So we're doing anti-clockwise again, which is top, right, bottom, left. Perfect. Now I was talking about moving the body. So I will actually stop this. I'll get to the 9 and I'll stop, and I'll talk a little bit about that. 8 and there's 9. I'm going to stop here. So in Qigong, you very seldom just move your arms like this with the body. I'm moving my whole body, so the body's involved in the movement, so all my body's energy is moving to create the movement of my arms, so my arms aren't moving by isolation just by themselves like that. It looks funny and it feels even worse. But when I do the whole thing, I feel like my hips are moving, and my hips are moving my arms, and go right down to the ground. I can feel the grounding through my feet. But if I just stand there and do that, it just feels like I'm moving my arms and nothing else. So I'd encourage you. It doesn't have to be, so you don't have to do real big circles. You don't have to exaggerate it that way. It's just a gentle movement, so you feel like you're almost caressing yourself, yeah? Very cool. And we're going to do the opposite way, which is top, left, bottom, right. That's clockwise, and we'll do 9 times this time, eh? and 9. Good. Then put our hands back on our liver again, push in, do point respiration again, and you breathe out through your mouth and dial in. So it's a dial in practice. Breathe in through your nose. Long, slow breath in. Bring the energy from the oxygen down through the lungs into the liver. Push your hands and breathe out again, out through the mouth. Breathe in. Push in, breathe out. Relax, breathe in. Good, and we'll do one more time. So as I say, this is a good exercise if you find you've got a little bit upset with yourself or upset with somebody else. It's a really good set to calm the liver down, bring down the constraint of the liver. It's very good liver has a lot to do with the blood in the body as well, so it helps to calm because it helps with the free flow of qi in the body, the liver does. Where the qi goes, the blood goes, because the energy's in the blood. It's not the channel, but there is energy in the blood as well as inside the meridian. So you're tonifying this idea, the concept of the energy moving inside your blood. Yep. Go to 9 and then back the other way. Top, left, bottom, right. Very good. Great. Yeah, so you're tonifying your liver, both the yin and the yang aspect of your liver as well. Very good. Good. And then point respiration again. This is a good exercise to do for women to do before your period. Especially if you get PMS, it'll settle the hormones down as well. Because the liver in Chinese medicine has an influence on the hormones as well. And one more time. And breathe in. Very good. So that's good. So we've done 2. We'll do one more. We'll do one more for the liver. It's a beautiful exercise to feel the energy moving smoothly through your body. Yeah, and it's called wave hands and clouds, or sometimes called cloud hands, depending on how you interpret the Chinese character. So when we do that exercise, the hand's going to come up. Now I'm going to go to the right. So I'm going to go to the right. You're going to your right. I'm going to mirror you. Yeah. So you're going to bring up your right hand, comes up to your body. And then you turn to the right, and the hand goes out, and the palm goes down. And when that happens, the other hand comes up to your face, and then your hand and your head turn at the same time. The bottom hand goes across the bottom. The hand goes out, and the palm goes down, and the other hand comes up. Good, to that state. Then your hand goes across your body, and the other hand goes across the bottom and comes up to your face again. Comes across. And this is all happening from turning my hips. My hips are rotating, and it's turning my body. I still feel grounded. I have the feeling of standing on the kidney points, and I feel the body's grounded, and I feel really solid in my legs. And I have this expression that my head string holding my head up. Yeah, and I'm watching my hands. Good. So I'm going to make this a bit easier for you. So I'm going to show you how you break that down to make it easier. So what you can do is do one hand. So come up with one hand, head faces the hand, goes around, palm goes down, and you go across the bottom. As you turn your hips are turning, brings your arm across, comes up, and then the hips bring the arm back. Hand goes out, goes down, turns. Nice, it's easy with one hand, isn't it? Turn, palm down, very good, and then turn across the front. Comes up, turn, goes down across the front. Very good. So we can do it with the other hand. So we bring the other hand, this one down, and the same thing happens. So the other one comes up, palm. So you're looking at your hand, the palm of your hand with your eyes, goes across the bottom, comes up, palm of your hand, palm down, across the bottom. Perfect. So then all you have to do, of course, is the easy part. Now it all gets the chaos happens now, do it both hands at the same time. Yeah. As I say, if you get confused, just go back to doing it one hand at a time. Palm down, the other hand comes up. Watch the hand. Hand comes up. Watch the hand. Comes up, watch the hand. And then just feel, once you've got hold of what this feels like, then feel the body turning and and feel the body turning as the hands come back, and just let the arms float. And just relax inside the movement. Turning. It's like the wind. We can feel the wind, and it's warm here in Bali, so the wind's not cold. It's quite warm. And you just feel like you're this wind, and they talk about this being wave hands and clouds. But it almost feels like the wind is, you're moving with the wind, and the hands are just floating with the wind. It's a beautiful feeling. Yep, cool. Come around, finish there, and bring our hands down. There you go. So that's 3 really good exercises you can do to help regulate the liver, to help the qi flow through the body, and to help produce qi for the liver as well, and they're very useful. If you have any questions, please ask about these exercises, and I'll see you next week. We'll bow out. We don't actually bow out, it's the wrong terminology. We just bow at the end of the class, and that's about the gratitude from my lineage of my teaching from the monastery school, and we're bowing, just have gratitude for being with us while we practice today. Yeah. Very good. Roll back on your thumbs. Left hand underneath, right hand on top. Go on, make a fist with your left hand, cover it with your right. Bring it towards your heart, and then down to your physical center. Very cool. Just step back, bow to each other, and anybody else that does this exercise in the next year or so. Hope you enjoy the exercise, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.